In Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, there's a really great way to supercharge your characters for fights, and that's a little something called ability items. That is what I'm going to be discussing today, what ability items are, more in depth, as well as where you can use them, where you can't, and how to obtain them. So, ability items are items that you can equip towards any of your characters that you have in your roster. You can equip up to 7. And what they do is anything from increasing your maximum health to the amount of ki you start with at the start of battles, HP, as well as some really cool other effects. So as we see here, we have Goku here just as an example. Here are some of my ability items that I have. Something like Almighty Boost has multiple effects, so I can increase my rush attack power, smash power, as well as slightly increase my rush ki blast and smash ki blast power. So that's something I equip here, and as you can see on that right hand side, it takes effect on the kind of the stat spread over there. It affects that, so you can take a look and see how you're skewing your characters towards. So if you really want to get and lean heavy in towards HP, you can do that. If you want to lean heavy into ki, you can do that. Another one is Rising Fighting Spirit. This will allow you to start out at the beginning of any fight at full ki for that character. But I'm just going to go ahead and equip a couple here. As you can see, they're all equipped. So from there, there's also custom item sets, so you can set up certain item sets and equip these item sets towards any of your characters. So there's 5 slots here. You can just throw in whatever item slots you want, or any ability items into these slots, and then you can copy this over to other characters as well. But, kind of going off from there, last thing actually. Ability items aren't single use. They're unlimited. Once you purchase them in the shop, once you've unlocked them through separate game modes, they are here to stay forever. Once you equip them to a character and battle with them once, they won't disappear. And as I kind of explained earlier, you can equip the same ability item to any number of characters. But moving on from there, where can we actually use them? This isn't something that's readily discussed in the game, or at least it's not obvious for some of these modes, so we're just going to go ahead and go into that. The first place that you can use ability items is in battle, whether it's offline or online. For example, if we go in against a CPU in offline play, you can go into the settings here and turn on ability items. Turn them off or on. The second place that you can use your ability items is World Tournament as well. If we go into an offline World Tournament, there's a setting for customization. You can turn that off or on. That'll turn on your ability items or turn them off. Which some of the preset tournaments have it on, some have it random. It's kind of up to you there. As for the other modes, Super Training, Battle Training, and Training, your battle items or ability items don't take effect here. Same thing as far as I know with Episode Battle and Custom Battle. I've tried to equip ability items to a lot of the story characters, but it doesn't seem to have an impact. Whether that's Custom Battle or Episode Battle, neither of those you can use ability items in, it would seem for now. As for where you can obtain your ability items, the most obvious place is the shop. Once you reach level 20, the max rank in the game, all of the ability items that are available in the shop will be available for purchase. So when you start the game, some of these may not show up at first, but as you keep playing the game, as you keep leveling up, more and more of these ability items will fill the shop out as time goes on. The second place that you can get ability items is through Porunga or Super Shenron. You can use wishes to obtain unique ability items like Broly Ring as one example that gets tossed around a lot. That just makes it to where you can't transform with the character that item's equipped on. But you can obtain that through either Porunga or Super Shenron. Honestly, I'd recommend, just as I said in a previous video, if you want the ability items, summon Porunga and use your ability item wishes there. Because Super Shenron and Porunga both share the same ability items, just Super Shenron, you only get 4 to 5 wishes total. The final place is in the episode and custom, so if you go to custom battles and then go through to bonus battles, I've found that a couple of these have unlocks for ability items. Like I did Avenger Returns and I got an ability item there, so I would assume a majority of these have an ability item of some kind that you can unlock just by playing. But that same ability item can also just be bought in the shop. And there are a couple basic ability items, I believe, in episode battles. I could be wrong there. But if you just play through episode battles, you'll get Zenny to get ability items in the shop, and you might also wind up unlocking a couple basic ones through episode battle as well. With all that being said, that's kind of just what I wanted to cover. Again, ability items, how you can use them, where you can use them, and how to obtain them. And I hope that was helpful. If it was, feel free to like the video, subscribe, since I will have plenty more Sparking Zero content in the future. But with that, have a good one.